this is a little explanation of the following clip. What I've done is try out a new bit of software, and I'm not sure how good it is. And what I've done is it's like an auto cue. An auto cue is a thing where you get the words up in front of the screen in front of you on telly, so you don't have to learn it or you don't have to know everything before you start. So I thought this was a really good way of doing it, and now I've actually seen it. It's a bit shit. I'm going to go and have a shave. I've got a lot to do. I've got to get ready to go. But I just thought I'd explain what's going on in this thing. And also, thank you for the one or two people who mentioned about how ill I looked. Because yes, I was very, very ill. I'm hoping it wasn't the sewers. But I wasn't at all well in the tummy area. You don't need the details, but I'm much better now, thank you. I was very poorly for a while, as was the director. So it does look like the sewers may have had something to do with it. Those sewer boys are tough guys, let me tell you. Anyway, that's all, and now have a look at this thing and see if you can tell if I'm reading. I think you might be able to. Hello YouTubers, this may well be the last making do of the year. I'm about to leave home for another week's filming, and I don't get back till my year is officially up, which is the 23rd of December. Yes, that was the date last year when I recorded the first making do on the beach in Australia. Now through all of this, I have never encouraged anyone else to do the same thing, to stop buying stuff for a year and see what happens. That really wasn't what it was all about, but now I'm more or less through. I can honestly say it's a really good idea. Now, if you've got any interest in where stuff comes from, where it goes when you've finished with it, and how much you need it while you've got it, taking a year off, it just really clarifies your relationship with stuff. Now, someone recently sent me a link to a great little movie called The Story of Stuff. Now, if you search for Story of Stuff on YouTube, you'll find it, and there's a link to their site. It's a brilliant bit of work, and so resonant with my minuscule project. Taking a year off consuming makes it very clear what is truly important in life. Your health, your family, your friends, and the society and the world and the environment around you. It's so obvious, even saying it is embarrassing, but it's a thing I know I've often forgotten in my life. Now, there have been plenty of times when that's been very important to me. What's important is to get more money and buy more stuff. Doesn't matter who you talk to, you don't have to dig very deep to discover that what is important to even the wealthiest and most showy of people are those basics. If you said to some eager, wealthy consumer, listen, imagine you've got a Rolex watch and a Ferrari, but you're also very ill and you have no friends. Show me someone who thinks that's a dream come true and I'll be a little bit surprised. So I'm really glad I did it. It's been a strange and not altogether pleasant journey, and there's loads of things I wish I'd done sooner and thought of earlier and made more effort to succeed in. Last night, very good example, I got a text from a woman friend in London who said she was desperate for my pants. She was just in time. I was about to dump them. I have a big sack of old clothes that I was about to throw away, literally stuff them in the bin. I'm getting rid of them and I'm going to buy some new ones in the new year. I'm talking old here, old but still perfectly serviceable. But then I heard from lovely Jackie in London, who is working with homeless men, and she's desperate for clothes. Very cold in the UK at the moment, which is why I'm wearing a very thick cardi in my office. So I'm taking a sack of clothes that I haven't worn for years to give to Jackie to distribute through her charity. Oh yes, aren't I good? Champagne Socialist Bob, the do-gooder, holier than thou aesthete. No, YouTubers, I should have done it in January. The clothes have been sitting in boxes all year, doing nothing. I didn't need them. I've been my normal, selfish self all year and signed a few autographs for charity, and that's all. I could have clothed 20 homeless blokes and barely noticed the difference. Okay, maybe not 20, but certainly 5 or 6. So there's so many more things I could have done this year. Giving up buying new stuff is nothing. But it has pushed me to think about the uncomfortable truth of our lives and how much we consume, how much we discard, how thin is the veil of our green righteousness. Yes. And I am saying we, and I include you, YouTubers, very deliberately. Everyone who's watching this update, because if you can watch it, it means you've got access to a computer, and if you have that, you are privileged, full stop. So let's keep it in perspective. It's all about perspective. Anyway, on that happy note, in case I don't get back here before the Western monotheist festive period, which has been utterly usurped by mass market consumerism, have a nice, warm, loving one. And oh, by the way, the Wii is under the Christmas tree as I speak. Easy peasy to get one, not that I want to encourage you. And if you have been, thank you for watching.